Craik, another win tonight at Craik Park, 3-0. You must be delighted again.
Yeah, delighted. It's easy to say now that we've won our last two at home, but we needed them 6 points, didn't we, off Saturday and tonight. And tonight was brilliant, key moments, and this season key moments, key times haven't fell for us, but tonight was ideal. The first 2 goals are great timings, and then scoring right after half-time to make it 3-0, kill the game off, and then the last 40 minutes was rubbish, but you're 3-0 up, so I take that all night. Weather was terrible, it was just one of them, but look, key moments were massive. Same as Saturday, we were competitive. First 20 minutes, probably not much happened both games, but I didn't mind that because we were in the game. We looked like we were in the game. We weren't. It wasn't a typical where we've created chances and then we've looked vulnerable. We were solid. Isaac hasn't really made a save till about the 80th minute, and then he's had a couple. But great job, great goals, 3 really good goals, and then it's a good night's work. But like I said, it was massive. 6 points the last 2 games, and we've got them.
Billy Gordon spent a bit of time out the team recently, but he's come back in and probably his best performance tonight in the Malta shirt.
Yeah, but look, I touched on it on Saturday that we've done it probably the wrong way around with him, but we couldn't. It was just where we've been with injuries, where he hadn't played since December, and then he had a pre-season. But it's hard when pre-season and coming in. He's played 90 first 12 games and probably had to have a breather, and then it was a fantastic night. Great goal, and his work rate, his work effort's brilliant. You see that on Saturday, you see that every week with him. But again, he's only 20. I think we forget that how young we've got the lads. Joel come back into the team 10 weeks out, didn't look like he'd been away, got a good 60 in him. He's 20-year-old as well. Frankie Coulson we got on loan from Middlesbrough, 18. Isaac and goal 19. Chungy comes on 18. We had to bring Buds on to try and get the age back up. But no, we've got a nice player. Mitch Hancock's, like I said on Saturday, has come in and he knows the game. He's had a great career. And he's been massive for us, because then at half time he's talking, and that's what we've missed. We've got 1 or 2 talking, but it's with experience, and you can only get experience with age in games, and he's got that in abundance, like Jeff and and JMO. But in this league you need 6 or 7, and unfortunately we've had 3 or 4. But that's just where we've been, and you can see that now. But we go to another hard game against Ashton, who I've got massive respect for their manager Cunny, and I know that's going to be a tough game.
About a month ago, you made the complaint about set pieces not being very effective, but since then there's been 3, 4, 5 goals scored from us. That must really make you happy. Yeah,
Jimmy's been on a set piece training course, and he's put it together. But no, last season we were scoring goals from it, and this season we just haven't been. The delivery hasn't been great. But Dowers has found his free kick boots and his corner boots, and then Mitch has come in and took some good free kicks and corners. But we're just trying to get it right. Look, we work on it, and nobody means to put in a bad ball. Just when confidence is up, and the last month or so we've gotten some good areas with them. We've mixed them up a bit to try not to be too easy to play against. But no, hats off to Dowes. He's put the work in like I asked him to, and I think his performances have been great. I always expect more from him because I really believe he's a really good footballer. Just got to keep on top of him. But no, I'm delighted with the week so far. But Ashton game, we've got to go down there. We've had a tough couple of results, but like I said, the manager's brilliant and the team's really good, so we know it's going to be another hard night.
What sort of lift is going to give the club after 2 big wins?
Yeah, but look, you win 2 big games, you get 6 points. But I've said all season, I said before the season started, lads, I think this is the tightest I've seen the league, and you can see that we've won 2 games on the bounce. But then league's beat Ashton, Warrington's won again. Warrington unbeaten at home. I think we won every home game. Stocksbridge went on a flying run before the manager left. Warrington's picked up. Every team's winning around them, but unfortunately we weren't getting them wins on top of the losses. And once you lose 3 in the league, you're putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Like I said, it's nice to stand here and say we needed the 6 points and we got them, because that's just kept us in the hunt. We're 6 points off 12th, so that's how tight it is. But again, Ashton's going to be a difficult game, and then you've got Rush or Warrington coming up. Hebben. It's no easy game. Every game's the same, but if we keep the levels up, we're going to be competitive, and we're going to be in with a chance to pick up points throughout the season.
Towards the area, Turner gets there and scores! LAB Pack boys to it, and he finds the back of the net. 40 minutes on the clock, and it is 2-1 to the Highwaymen.